Coach, I know it's a frustrating loss. What are your thoughts on your team's chances and their inability to score?
Yeah, I think when you're looking to the numbers, so then I would say I'm pretty sure that we have really good numbers in our ball possession, in our moments in the final third. But at the end, to be honest, we had also some chances. We made one mistake where we concede the goal, so that can happen. But we have to play more with a clear direction to the goal, to play more forward to when we are on the side, than to cross, to bring the balls in the box. And I think when we did it, then we had our chances, we had our moments, and then I would say normally you have to score here, and that you are going out without 1 point here from this game, that's very frustrated. But at the end, we are responsible for that in our behavior, especially in the final third, to play forward and to be more hungry, to be more aggressive in the box to score.
We'll go to Vas.
Recording in progress.
How's it going, Coach? I just wanted to ask you on the approach of Charlotte. They didn't have too much of the possession. They let you guys have a bulk of that. Can you just talk about the game plan? Was it something that you guys were expecting to have to deal with? And also just on the performance of the substitutes. We saw you made some adjustments at halftime. Can you just touch on that as well?
Yeah, we expected, to be honest, that because this is a style of play from Charlotte to stay in a 4-4-2 in the mid block, and we expected that. So we talked before the game that is not the highest pressure when we compare this, for example, to Philly, but this is their style of play, and this is what we have to respect. And they have now 47 points, so they won today. Congratulations for that. But on the other side, it's clear. So when you are playing, what I said, so dominant, then it's very, very frustrated that you are losing this goal. I can't say that we play not good enough or something like that today, but 5%, 10% more in the opponent's box, and I'm pretty sure we will win this game. And that's the point. That's for me more the point. And when you are playing like this, with this performance, with these numbers, and after the game you have the feeling, okay, it could be that we are playing 3 hours more this game, and could be the same result. And that's for me very frustrated, that you don't have the feeling, okay, we are ready, we are in the box, we are ready, we are playing forward, we have a lot of deep runs. We need this. This is especially when the opponents is so deep, and not to play around the box the whole time and then to look what happened. And the substitutions, Dylan had a yellow card, so and then for us was clear we don't want to take a risk against Saha, and to bring Kyle and also the other guys then to have these substitutions with our offensive options with Serge, Jules, Victor, and Ronnie as a 6. So that was the reason for that.
We'll go to Dan.
Sandro, how is it that you've dominated every single statistic in this match except for the scoreboard, and also coughing up the goal the way that it happened in the first half?
Yeah, of course it was an individual mistake. So, but and I said this direct in the locker room, for me that's not point that can always happen. So on turf, so that can happen. Then okay, they had these transition moments. Okay, we concede a goal, but we had so many moments. We had so many moments in that game, the whole game time. To be honest, to create more dangerous situations, and not only to look a little bit of the shots, to look a little bit of ball possession. No, we have to be more aggressive to go forward, what I said at the beginning of this press conference.
Gary?
Seems to me that it's a game that has to deal with a lot of mentality. But what is it that road games make, throughout this entire season to be so difficult for you guys? It seems that for every time you do something well, the mental mistake drags you back. Is that an issue with this squad or something else?
From my side today, it was not. But I can understand, Gary, this question. Of course, when you are losing the game on the road like this. So when you look to the points, how we get it at home games, on the road, I can understand and I respect this question as well. But for me today, it was not a mental point. It was more the to be hungry, to feel the game. Okay, we are dominant. Come on, and then to organize our rest defense. So this is what we did most of the time very well. But to go more with, to be hungry in these moments, to play forward, to push each other, to be more aggressive in corners, in free kicks, offensive. So this is what I missed. But this was for me today, not a mental point. Okay, because we got in the past less points on the road today. It was not the pressure or something like that, or the intensity from the opponent. No, it was more from our side. In especially in the point when you have the ball, the reaction to play forward. That was for me clear the point today.
James?
Thank you, Sandro. Again, an unfortunate result, but to look at some of the positives, I mean, a lot of good individual performances from players. Choupo-Moting maybe doesn't get in front of goal, but does really well to help create chances. Ronald Doncourt comes off the bench and changes the game, and Raheem Edwards really put in another great shift. Just again, with the difficulties in front of goal, what do you make of so many players having good performances despite the unfortunate result?
Yeah, please, guys, don't misunderstand me. So I'm not disappointed about the performance or something like that, because this was good, was okay. So but I'm very frustrated about. We need every player. We need every offensive player. Not only Choupo and Raheem did it. So he was trying every time on the side, but we need everyone. We need everyone, and it starts with our rest defense, with our sixers, with everyone. Okay, to keep the pressure, to play forward, and when we are doing a mistake, okay, quick reaction, counter press, and then everyone has the feeling, okay, it's only a question on time when we score the goal. But today, I haven't had this feeling. Okay, now it's the time to score. But it was not what I said. It was not a bad performance. It was okay on the road, this performance. But to change this result, you need more than to be very dominant, and then to make the pressure high in counter press, and then to play forward. And then it's a question of time. And what I said, I'm pretty sure, to be honest, really, and this is what we have to say, the truth. We can play today 3 hours. I'm not sure that we can change the result. I'm not sure. With our behavior in the final third.
We'll go Dan, then Anthony, then Gary to finish us off.
As you said, Sandro, there were some good performances, especially Raheem Edwards. The corner he took, it looked almost like an Olympico. How amazing would that have been for the club if you would have gotten that one?
Yeah, Raheem did it good. So he tried every time on the left. He played forward. He was also brave in the final third on the left side to go in 1-against-1 situation. So, and of course, but now we are, and for me that's the point. Look, Daniel, now we are talking about the corner. Can you imagine with these numbers? And now we are talking about this corner. So, and this is normally it's not a chance. It was unlucky because of a crossbar. Okay. It would be great when we score in this moment, but with these numbers, we are talking about the corner, and this is that's in my mind it's a big fault.
Anthony.
Hey, Coach. So Victor Bogas, he's battled injuries. He's had some moments that haven't quite gone his way. What have you seen about his progress this season that you feel is going to help him come out on the other side and eventually start making an impact?
It's okay. Look, he was injured, I agree. So, and then to come here in a new country, new culture, it needs times, young player. But it's not only Victor. We have to be more hungry. We have to be more strong. We have to believe more than in the final third. Okay, I go, and to be strong in the duel, and then the cross is coming on the side. Okay, then I'm be ready in the box. And when we are missing a chance, no problem, guys. You know me. It's no problem. But this is what I want to see from Victor, but from all the other guys. This is what we need, and not only in our home games. This is then on the road. So every time to believe to go, especially when you have these numbers today. And it's not that we play today and we have only 40% ball possession, and we have to think and we have to hope for our transitions. this was today not a transition game. So it was only to play very dominant. Okay, that's great, and then to go forward, to look when we are in the red zone, to turn, to play forward, and not play always backwards.
And last one to Gary.
Now focusing on your game against Columbus, there's rumors that the Lewis Morgan may return. If that's the case, would that help out the team going down the stretch from that point on, giving you another dimension of an attack?
Yeah, of course. Lewis Morgan, Cam Harper, these guys, they are very important for us because with their runs behind the back line of the opponent. So this is, of course, I'm not sure. So I'm not sure that Lewis is available for next Saturday. But and it's also too easy now that Lewis Morgan is coming from this long-term injury, and then to hope, okay, now Lewis is playing, and then he will do everything for us with these runs. No, everyone has to feel the responsibility to make these runs and to come close when we have the ball on the near side, and not to look and to watch, okay, what we are doing on one side, and then every time to be very compact, and then it's a big chance also when you're losing the ball directly to win in your counter press.